everyone, I'm coming to you from the Innisbrook Resort in Tampa, Florida for the National USA Ambassador Pageant. I was able to catch up with some of the queens from all across the country, talk to them a little bit, get to know about their sense of style, fashion, and what being a pageant title holder means to them. So stay tuned, because I think you'll be surprised.
But baby, hey, I just met you. This is crazy, but here's my number. So call me, baby. This kiss is something I can't resist.
Hey everyone, so I'm here with Leanne Sikora.
Hi, I'm Leanne. I'm the Connecticut Team USA Ambassador for 2013.
And we are here at the Innisbrook Resort in Tampa, Florida. So I'm just going to ask you a few questions and let's get started. Okay, so what is your absolute favorite summer fashion item that you can't live without?
Things that I really love to wear in the summer are flowy dresses. I have one on right now.
Which is adorable, by the way. I love it.
Thank you.
Your matching shoes.
At my school, it gets really cold, especially in the spring even, so it's really hard to wear dresses to school, and then I get up early, and I'm like, I don't really want to put one on. So in the summer, I love wearing dresses around a lot.
Understandable. Dresses are easy, too. You don't have to worry about mixing and matching different things.
Yeah.
Just put it on. Awesome. I kind of wanted to highlight the aspects of pageantry and try to diminish the stereotype that we have, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think the common misconception of pageants are?
I think one of the most common misconceptions is that we are bimbos, we have no knowledge on anything, but that's really not true. I'm an honors student. I've won the Principal's Award, the Superintendent's Award, and I was Vice President of Student Council at my high school. So I, as well as a lot of my competitors, are very educated, and we really know what's going on in the world.
Awesome. That's very important. So, like I said, we're here for USA Ambassador. How has your experience been so far?
My experience has been great. Actually, at my state pageant, it was a little crazy. There was a big snowstorm. So once we had gotten there, there were a few less girls than we expected, but we got to know everyone really well. So it was really a sense of community that weekend.
Awesome.
And I love the system itself because they're very tailored and focused on getting to know people, making new friends, and bettering yourself, not really competing to beat other people.
That's good. So what is your favorite part about pageantry?
One of my favorite parts is definitely, again, making new friends and learning new ways to better myself. I've learned a lot about myself over the past 3 years that I've been competing.
Awesome. Hey everyone, so I'm here with Sarah Judge.
Hi everybody, I'm Miss Massachusetts USA Ambassador.
What's your go-to fashion summer item?
For me, all year round, it's always lip gloss. I do not leave the house without my lip gloss. I have probably 100 different flavors and it's my favorite.
Do you have like a favorite brand or anything, or do you just love all lip glosses?
I like Victoria's Secret.
I do too. Those are really nice. Those are my favorites. How would you describe your style?
Preppy. I'm
like
like plaid, you know, the cardigans. I'm just very preppy at
Do you like Sperry's?
Yes.
Yes. I love
Sperry's.
Sperry's. What do you think is the biggest misconception that pageant girls get?
That they're high maintenance, that they're expensive. Well, actually, pageants are pretty expensive
They can
sometimes.
be, yeah.
But I think that pageant girls are like high maintenance. And when you take the time to get to know us, it's not the case at all.
No, I agree. I definitely have to agree with that one. A lot of people think, oh, you do pageants, so you have to have a lot of money, or you have to have the most expensive things.
And you want all the attention, and you just are up there,
Yes,
you
I get
know,
that one a lot, too.
to collect crowns and stuff. And that's not what it's about
So
at all.
I'm here with Camille Schreier.
I'm the Pennsylvania USA Ambassador Team for 2013.
Style in one word, what would it be?
Probably classic. I'm someone who, what I'm wearing right now, I like to pick classic items I can dress up with whatever I find. Big jewelry, anything.
Very nice. And what's your favorite summer go-to item, whether it be beauty or fashion-wise?
Definitely big necklaces. These, like the necklace I have on right now, that's my thing right now. I've gotten so many different big colorful pieces that I can just put with anything, which works really well with my clothes because they're just kind of plain and traditional.
I agree. I like spicing things up with jewelry too.
I agree.
So, okay, so like I said, we're here in Tampa for a national pageant, and pageants kind of get a bad rep these days. Like, how do you feel that the media portrays pageantry?
I think it's really negative, which is really unfortunate. Shows like Toddlers in Tears and Here Comes Honey Boo Boo are definitely not realistic to what pageantry is. And I think you know that too because you're a pageant girl. What we do is really focused on how you speak and how you present yourself. And the media doesn't show that side of it, and I really wish they would.
I agree. What do you think is like the biggest misconception about pageant girls, or pageants in general?
Probably that we kind of are always like this. Because when I go out, I really don't look like this. People are kind of surprised when I tell them I'm a pageant girl. I'll be somewhere and I'll be in my shorts and a t-shirt with my hair in a bun with no makeup on. Like, we're real people, and we enjoy what we do, and we do this for, I guess, the benefit of the people in our states and just for community service as well.
I agree. So, like you talked about community service. What's your favorite community service project or platform or whatever you want to talk about?
So my big community service project that I'm working on right now is with the Bucks County Emergency Homeless Shelter. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I'm proudly involved with Family Services Association, and we are working to build a whole new kitchen for the homeless shelter, which should be done soon.
That's
my parents,
awesome.
it's a family involvement project that we're really doing. My parents are designing and engineering the kitchen because that's what their business is. So I raised a lot of money at the gala last year. Helped to raise over $80,000, and
That's
just
awesome.
last week I stood outside of a supermarket for 5 hours for 2 days each, and raised $1,100 just
for you.
for the shelter
See?
itself.
Pageant girl.
That's what pageant girls do.
Giving back to their community.
Exactly.
Well, that's all the time we really have, so just thank you, and I enjoyed
Awesome.
speaking with you, and I hope everyone enjoyed getting to know you a little bit more.
Thank you for having
I'm
me.
here with Taylor Huff.
Vermont Teen Junior Ambassador.
So, how would you describe your style in one word?
I would say comfortable. I'm on the go between sports and just trying to be myself. So I like to sometimes just wear like cute sundresses and always pair sandals. Being 6 feet tall, I never really want to tower over anyone else.
I don't blame you. I wish I had that problem. Kind of short. So, what's your favorite summer item, whether it be like fashion or beauty or anything?
I really like a good foundation. I personally wear Mary Kay powder because it's just light, but it's also really comfortable. So when we're here in this crazy humidity, my face doesn't feel like it's just gonna melt.
Oh, that's good, because I definitely feel like mine is melting right now. 'Cause it's really hot out here. Okay, so on to pageant questions. How do you feel the media portrays pageantry?
I feel the media portrays pageantry as they sometimes use pros and cons. You see the show Toddlers and Tiaras, and they're like little 2-year-olds running around in more makeup than I have on. And people get the idea, they're like, oh, you do stuff like that. And I'm really like, no, I don't do that at all. I'm more of the Miss America type of girl. I have a platform, and it's to Stop the Bullying Now. But I also like to be really high fashion, and I like to strut my stuff. So I usually use media to portray myself as positive pageantry and all the good things that have done for me.
Very nice. So what's a few things that pageants have done for you?
Pageants have given me a tremendous amount of confidence. When I was younger, I was always bullied because I've had a speech impediment. I was always a little different, so I never really wanted to talk. And just pageants just said, you know, here's this opportunity, take it and run with it. And it's propelled me into my future so much. And I'm actually going to an all-women's college next year. And
Really?
I don't think I would have been able to do that in pageants, because to go to an all-women's school, you really have to have confidence in yourself and feel comfortable in your own body.
That's awesome. Good for you. So, do you mind talking about your platform for a little bit? Yeah. Just tell us like what you do or what it's about.
I'm partnered with the Stop the Bullying Now organization, and I really promote educating people on bullying. I always tell my story about how I was always really kept to myself, and I never really wanted to show anyone who I really was, because I always thought I talked funny or I was weird and different. And so in 4th grade, I just stopped talking completely. And it really, I just didn't feel good about myself. And through my dance, I really came out and said, wow, I'm really good at something. Maybe I can take all that enthusiasm and just pull it out somewhere. And so when I started doing pageants, I was like, wow, I can talk on stage, I can walk everywhere by myself in heels, and I just felt amazing about myself. And so now with a crown on my head and a banner across my chest, I just feel like I can take kids from a level of just being on without the crown and sash and bring them up to be like, wow, I can be just like her. She went through the same things I am, and look where she is now.
Awesome. Good for you. I'm glad to see that you're doing something with your title and you're out and you're giving back to your community, because that's definitely something that pageant girls like to do and should be doing. So thank you for talking with me, and I hope everyone got to know you a little bit more, and I'm glad I got to talk to you.
Thank you.